Welcome back. We're here today to design a splint. I've already brought it through InLab. I've already trimmed our model. I've already opened the splint app. This is where you're joining me, is the insertion axis. So we're going to change that insertion axis to be more facial so that we can get rid of all of those blockout colors. We will check our blockout to see the blue spaces it has put on the cast. I'm not going to change the blockout. Sometimes I'll block out around a retainer or a diastema or other places. In this mouth, we don't have any of those features, so we don't really need to change much in terms of blockout. If we have too much blockout, the splint will fall out. If we have too little blockout, it will be hard to see. So we're going to trust the AI algorithm and use what it's given us. You'll notice the patient's already in an open bite. We accomplished that with the leaf gauge when we were scanning the buccal bite. We could have relied on the virtual articulator to open the jaw like this, but it is an average set of values, and that means it's not always accurate. So I use leaf gauge. Let's get rid of that lower jaw. We're going to create by plane. There we go. Apply. Gives us this yellow line around the teeth. We're going to change it some. For instance, around the most posterior tooth and the arch, we're going to come up the halfway point of the tooth. We don't want to wrap around the distal edge. It's too difficult to take the splint out and put it in, or mostly putting it in, but we don't want to do that. So we're just going to wrap that tooth around the middle portion so that it does not super erupt. It's better. Same thing on the other side. Looks like the line went a little crazy there. We'll fix it in a moment. Excuse me. Something tickled my nose. We're continuing to adjust our yellow line. This is the boundary of the night guard. Okay. Looks good to me. Let's click apply. Looking for some plane occlusion. So it did not give us that. So let's check on edit our plane and see if we can't fix this. Apply. Please give us the flat plane of occlusion. Oh, where did you got time? Aha. Okay. Now we have planed occlusion. There we go. So we've got a nice, pretty flat night guard. Let's put the lower jaw on. We're going to see lots of color here. That is too much. Let's come backwards here. Create splint. Let's see if we can lower this. Apply. See what it gives us. There's our contacts. Still too much. Let's get rid of that lower jaw. Far too high. Splint. Let's make it 2 millimeters. See what that gives us. Let's see what that looks like. Putting on the display contacts, that's a much better starting point. Now we can go in with either a smooth or a remove tool, because that's already flat. Smooth's not doing much. So we will put on the lower jaw, turn the opacity up, use our remove tool, the opacity up on that. This is protecting the part of the night guard that we don't want to adjust. We're just going to gently remove these yellow marks. Yellow is going to be too much intensity. Make the right side look like the left side. In terms of intensity, that looks pretty good. Let's get rid of that lower jaw. We're missing occlusion towards the front of our night guard. So we are going to add some. It's better. And there you have it. That is how you make a night guard. Let's check our wall thickness. Looks to be adequate everywhere. A little bit on that back edge, just a little light, but that's going to be okay. Okay. We are ready to produce. See you next.